Kenneth Pachork, and I've been exposing voter fraud from suppression to technology, ballot, and all kinds. Dead people for since about 2020. Dominion, I have a whole bunch on here. Test. But, it was sealed for a long time, and then I was asking too many questions. I have from Indiana, Michigan, and Arizona. Pretty much everywhere. And then I was denied. Oh, it's still going. I asked for this twice. The other one I have a copy of, doesn't match up to this. And the lieutenant, not the Secretary of State, but I never seen her signature. Warner. I know. This elections, Red Cross, Church of Jesus Christ. Then I keep track. Then they just do whatever. The sheriff gets every 4 years. Jersey. Mayor Young, which is a convicted felon, still going out of Orem, Utah. He's the only one. So. I have my other picture of when I voted in Indiana. My ID number. I have so much. Here it goes.
Battling an illness for roughly 3 months. But it's just now getting to the point where he's able to resume full responsibilities. 2 is his average attendance, including while he's been ill, is better than any other commissioner. And that we should note that all commissioners have used Zoom to attend.
I would like to add, I talked to Tom. He gave me the Lexus book and the little pamphlet on what machines they use. And it's like, I can look it up. But I'm low budget, so I need some money. Maybe I can make it better. This is what you get. Oops.
At various points. And 3, we have an election coming up on April 20th in the form of a county convention. And I feel that replacing a commissioner at this time who is up for re-election could interfere with the election. So those are my reasons. Thank you for your time.
Oh, I got the ones at Lehigh too. The kids stuff in.
Thanks, Kenneth Pachork.
I have a statement I would like to make. The crime of conspiracy was created to address the inherent dangers of knowingly you are being part of. I left the East from persecution levels that are so inhumane. The irony I see while studying the church and the Mormon pioneer baffles me. What scares me and should anyone is the indoctrination pushed on these members to attack such people as myself. Attacks done with physical and emotional abuse. Evidence I have, but I would take up your time probably for 2 or 3 days. Explaining all these attacks, I call it Mormon Gate or Watergate 2.0. I would tell you it was your duty to investigate on the claims I have made in the past, but you ignored. I exhaust all remedies, but they're blocked. Let me be broader. My election fraud claims, my vote is part of my First Amendment right. And when investigating here in the county building, I looked at the machines, and with 7 names being hidden from me from the public and logic and accuracy test, tell me who those names are. 20.
I would like to add, I have the recordings, but it's on a phone that's fried. So if you can donate some money, I can get that phone and those recordings and other evidence of voter fraud.
2020, you had a clerk that was charged for getting rid of ballots. Like most things here, everything is hush hush, especially me. The church and your fraudulent politicians are conspiring and manipulating the market for a crash, maybe because that's the only way you see out of it. I would call it an insurrection. There's an estimated over 100,000 illegal immigrants here that are taking our job with benefits, and it's being helped by the church, by missionaries. I had 2 members tell me, you're funding them, and it's not right. Can I go on? It's usually 3 minutes. We'll give you 60 seconds. Okay. And then you're building so many complexes, but yet for someone like me, there's a 2-year waiting list on housing. I see what's going on, and that is some knowingly has been manipulating all markets inside Peak Advisory. And who are the 7 contractors that KSL reported on, but gave no names that had a non-disclosure agreement on closing out residents, raising the property value, rezoning, taking the rights for someone to own their own land through title. You should look that up. So you can just profit and steal their land. It's just insane. All these policies as the corporation.
It's on my channel, but it's my duty to abolish or alter such tyranny. And Article 1, Section 3 of the Utah State Constitution says it's the law of the land, and they infringed on my rights out here. And God, I have so much. I have pictures of kid stuffing. Nothing's up to date or certified. And I tried to be a county delegate, and I was put in a special room, and my neighbor was in a different room, and he got elected. So, and that was... This makes no sense. Yep. You can help me out to get that phone fixed. I have other documents. But besides that, God bless America. And I hope we get rid of these treasonous traitors, because I call them out all the time when I get attacked by myself.